So let's talk about the Hori Rap 4 Kai. As you can see, I got the white version here, and it looks slick. What a beautiful stick. Aesthetically, this is a 10 out of 10 stick. Unfortunately for Hori, looks aren't everything. I have a couple big issues with this product. The joystick itself is on the looser side. If you're familiar with madcatz products, they use a Sanwa JLF stick. It feels like a super worn out loose version of that. And those sticks are already kind of loose. This could be to some person's preference, but when it comes to me, I absolutely hate loose, sensitive sticks. On this particular stick, I found a lot of execution errors on my part due to the light feel. If you enjoy weighted sticks like I do, you will definitely have to add a heavy weighted spring to this or replace the lever entirely with another model. The buttons have a unique feel as well. The brush with a matte finish, which I really enjoy running my hands over. When it comes to use though, they aren't really my favorite. I'm a big fan of the Sanwa clicky type buttons, and these come off a little spongy and they have a much shorter release than the Sanwa equivalent, so they feel a lot less responsive because of that. Not to say you can't get the job done with these buttons, but I just don't prefer them at all. Now when it comes to the layout of this product, I absolutely hate how cramped everything feels. When I was using this, I constantly felt like I had no space for my hands, and for some reason I found myself slipping off buttons and hitting the box, completely missing my intended button. As stupid as that sounds, I found myself doing this pretty often. The absolute worst part about this stick is the bottom of it. These edges on the side, right here, are insanely sharp. They put these rubber pads on the bottom for your legs, but I sit down with my legs crossed, so naturally these edges end up digging into my legs my entire sitting, and it causes a lot of discomfort pretty quickly. And if you'll just look at your legs, after a couple minutes, you'll see deep rivets left over from this stick, and it sucks. It's really crazy that these sides aren't sanded down a bit or something to be a little more neutral to anyone who's using the product instead of just sitting perfectly with your legs straight on the foam pads that they have. When it comes to the weight of this stick, it's pretty light as well. My madcatz TE Pro here is double the weight and just feels like a more solid built product just from picking it up. Now, aside from what I've already mentioned, you'll find the cable housing cover is a little flimsy. This is held together from two little plastic circles, similar to when you attach arms or legs on a Gundam. It really does look just like that, and I'm sure it breaks as easily as well. Hori's product here isn't necessarily bad though. It has all the offerings of a standard licensed arcade stick. The side has all the normal functions like turbo, custom button mapping, and the PlayStation buttons. But when this costs $150 US, it's difficult not to look at other products for more value. Competitor sticks such as Kwamba or Razer use Sanwa parts, offer mod-friendly cases, detachable USB cables, and it's only a $30 to $40 price difference if you can get them on sale, or better depending on the sale. I would gladly pay a little more for those extra incentives. Hori's Rap 4 Kai is an easy $100 buy, especially if it's this sick-looking white model I got here. But I can't recommend it for $150. I would say it's a solid 6 out of 10 if you can get one of these nice looking colored models, but at the end of the day, you really get what you pay for with these sticks. I recommend saving your money and investing in one of the more expensive sticks available, but it's really up to you. As I said before, there really is nothing wrong with the Hori, but it does come down to your personal preference. I was happy to review this stick for you guys, and I'll see you all next time. This is Demon Fox Shoko, signing out.